I'm celebrity menswear stylist Ashley Weston, joined by my husband, Dorian.
Hello, everybody.
Today, we are going to talk about the best jeans for your body type.
But before we do that, if you are not following us on Instagram, you are missing out. We post daily outfit inspiration photos, including jeans, obviously, that will make sure you look your best, and you've got great outfit suggestions as well as tagged brands so you can pick up those items easily and quickly. So check it out if you aren't following already.
And if you're still unsure at the end of this video what kind of jeans work for you, or maybe there's a brand out there that you were thinking about but just had a question and you wanted to text us, well, definitely shoot us a text and we will be sure to answer your question and any of your style related questions.
So before we get into it though, here's one thing you need to understand. Every single brand of jeans in the history of jeans has different sizing and measurements based on a whole host of variables that you just cannot account for. So literally, regardless of your height, your stature, whether you're big, thin, tall, short, you're going to have to do a little bit of work to determine the best jeans for you.
And a little tip that I like to share with men out there, whether you are ordering online or trying on in stores.
So no matter your body type, there are 4 specific characteristics or things you need to look out for in regard to how your jeans fit in order to find the best jeans for you possible.
First is the rise of your jeans. So this is from the bottom of the crotch all the way up to the top of your waistband. Now there are 3 types of rises: low, mid, and high rise. And second is the color, which is also referred to as the wash of the jean. And next is the cut. So that's gonna be how your pants are gonna fit in the thighs and calf and ankle region. Now there are a couple different types of cuts going from, we'll just go from the tightest all the way to the loosest. So there's skinny, slim. For the most part, it'll be straight fit, relaxed, loose, and those are generally your types of fits that you're gonna see out there.
Every brand kind of slight variations on those words, but that's pretty much how it goes.
And lastly, you wanna look out for the break of your jeans. So that's gonna be how much extra material is gonna be around your ankles when you have your shoes on. Now, there are a couple different types of breaks. There is a no break, which is basically where your jeans just touch the top of your shoe. Then there is a slight break, so it's gonna touch the top of your shoe a little bit more where it creates a little divot. And then there's a full break, which is a little bit more of a break. And then there's stacking, which is just a ton of material bunched at the ankle.
And before we get into it, just know that anyone over 6 feet is what we would consider to be a taller man, so let's get into it.
Okay, so let's talk about the rise of your jeans. Now you wanna avoid anything that's high-waisted because what that's going to do is make your legs look extra long. Yes. And here's the thing, you're already tall, so you don't need your legs to look super crazy long like a spider, basically.
Even if your torso is longer than your legs, you still don't want to have a high-waisted pant.
No, instead go with a mid-rise because that's really going to help just balance you out altogether. Whether you have a short or a long torso, now if you go with a mid-rise jean, your lower half of your body is going to be in proportion and balance with the upper half of your body. I would say you might get away with low rise, but you really should avoid it because it can actually make your torso look extra long. And again, you know, we're all about trying to create some balance with your body. So I would default to just looking at mid-rise jeans. Now, as far as colors go, definitely stick with a dark wash. I mean, that's really gonna complement your body frame. Now, I would just avoid anything that has any kind of fading or distressing because that's really just gonna call attention to your legs and the length of your legs. So again, we wanna avoid things that are really gonna elongate your legs. So that's why really stick with uniform washes and preferably dark washes. Now, if you are on the huskier side, I will say that, you know, if you go towards a darker color, like a dark wash or dark gray or maybe a black, that's gonna have a really nice slimming effect. I would just avoid anything that is like super light wash because that's gonna really call attention to your thighs and kind of to your build.
And as a taller gentleman and thinner on the thinner average side myself, you can wear lighter colored denim, but again, it's gotta be more uniform. It just can't have crazy contrasting. And as far as rips, you can go with that and that's not a problem at all.
All right, so let's move on to the fit of your jeans. So the ideal cut will be either a slim fit or a straight fit jean. Now the reason why is because this is really gonna complement the length in your legs, I would say. If you go with a skinny fit, that's really gonna draw attention to your legginess, which is what you want to avoid. If you are a muscular or huskier guy, especially on top, avoid anything that has too much of a taper towards the ankle, because what that's gonna do is make you look really top heavy, which obviously you wanna avoid. We really wanna make sure that we're balancing you out and just keeping your entire body proportional.
And if a brand offers a long fit, don't fall into the trap and think, well, clearly I'm tall. That's absolutely what I need. I would say, as a tall man myself, I'm 6'3", getting a little closer to 6'4". Most regular size, regular length jeans work perfectly fine for me. So unless you've got a really specific excuse or you're 6'4" and over, then I would absolutely not consider a long necessary for you.
Okay, so when all is said and done, the way to really ensure your jeans fit properly is to be able to basically pinch on either side of your thigh about 1 to 2 inches of excess fabric. And that goes the same actually for your calves as well. And as for the ankle or leg opening, you want to be able to pinch about 2 inches if you are on the slimmer side, but 3 inches if you are on the larger, huskier side. But somewhere between 2 to 3 inches, you should be able to pinch on either side of your ankle. And as far as the break of your jeans goes, well, go with a slight or full break. Now, there are different reasons why you would go for one versus the other. I would say if you're somewhere between 6 feet and 6'3", like Dorian's height, then stick with more of a slight break. But if you're taller than that, I would recommend going with a full break, just because it's gonna help break up your legs a little bit more so that it's not so leggy and so much length at the bottom. Again, it's all about just keeping the proportions in check.
Guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Don't let me do that again.
But let's, with your jeans is the cut. No. Sorry. And then there is stacking, which